Okay, we are back. This is session 49, almost to the half century mark. Last session, what happened? I can't remember where it started actually. I think we went from, I'll just pick up from the Slod room because I think that's the last point where we had kind of everybody together. In the Slod room, which is the pentagram room, kind of in the southeast corner that Sebastian's pinging, you guys killed a Slod and then grabbed. I believe somebody grabbed the urn out of there, but I don't know if anybody actually took the spirit. This is why I have notes.
Somebody opened it, and I think
Didn't Alex take the new spirit?
Yaza access the new spirit, but it failed to oust the spirit she already had.
Oh yeah, they were about to fight, I think, and that's where we ended.
Oh, did I show this? Oh, I shoved this in my Pathfinder conversion. Okay. Thursday group. Quick recap on who has what. Yaza is possessed by the spirit of Moa. I believe Yaza tried to let Papa Zottle, which is the one in the room with the wagon, tried to let Papa Zottle in, but it didn't work. Moa won the fight. Kellic is possessed by Nang Nang, the frog god. Teresa is possessed by Obolaka, which is the Zorbo. Yaza... Yaza's carrying the amulet of Papa Zottle. And Xanthiel is possessed by Wongo. So that's where we stand on Trickster Gods. As far as things that happened to you guys, beat the Slod. Kellic, you got possessed by Nang Nang in that room from the urn. You didn't find out what happened with the urn. That's what happened. You passed the save on the urn and the amulet, so nothing happened to you. That's why I didn't remember it. You went through the tunnel, found a bottle with a lady in it, went through into the cart room where lots of fighting of zombies. You guys smashed the cart into the wall, knocking the shield down, and upon opening the chest, the sarcophagus, there was some treasure and Papa Zottle's amulet. Kellic also released a giant stone lady, Keshma al-Wazir, who, after you guys killed all the zombies, decided to try and break her own way out. After you guys finished up in that room, Sebastian went upstairs where she had been pounding on the front door and convinced her not to go through an arcane gate because that might be bad. And they started walking back down, so you are all kind of in the second floor of this tomb. There are 3 ways to go further down. One is the demon mouth that I think you guys already went through into this weird room with a boat in it. And a sarcophagus that you were unable to open. There is the central staircase, which continues downward. And there is the spiral staircase that Sebastian is standing near. I think that's everything. Questions, comments, anything?
I utilized the scrying pool for a little while, and then we fought a Tomb Guardian.
Yeah. And you know that stairwell goes down a couple of floors. There are door exits as that spiral staircase goes down.
Right.
So what would you all like to do?
Well, my plan was to go down the spiral staircase and open the next door.
Cool. Anybody opposed?
No, I think that's the next direction we should go.
Okay. Let me do a few things because I have to change maps. This should be fun. Let me get tokens on the map and then get you guys in here. Do you have any particular order you want to go down the stairs in?
I volunteer as tribute.
I'd like to be toward the front, but I don't necessarily have to be in the very front. These are the stairs we're going down.
Oh, whoops.
Oh, I have 2 Sebastians. I don't need 2 Sebastians. I mean,
It would be kind of confusing.
I like you and all, but I don't need 2 of you in my life right now.
By the way, where is the third zombie that I was able to control?
Places.
Did one of the zombies die in the fight?
I honestly haven't. I feel like one died, but I can't even remember. Let me duplicate this one. So
Because one was chained up and
Or did we?
I just let it stay there in the hallway.
Oh yeah, the one where we made up that whatever rule I made up for that because I thought it sounded better.
That's right.
Which I honestly can't even remember the rule. I'll have to go listen to it. Unless somebody
If
else.
I remember, it's if I roll over a certain threshold, then I can wrest control of an undead from whoever's controlling.
Yeah. I think it was burning spell slots to try and add to your spell casting modifier to beat the DC of whatever I say the DC is, basically.
Yes.
Okay. I had a formula for what the DC of the creature would be, but I can't remember. I think it was like the level of the undead. Plus 10, probably. That sounds about right for a DC. Okay. I think I have you all on the map here. I'm going to throw Yaza in just in...
Yeah, I'll just pretend I have a third zombie token here. I'll just roll twice.
Yeah, I've got 3 tokens. I just... For reasons that will be apparent in a moment, I can't fit any more characters in the space where you are going to see yourselves.
That's fine. That's fine.
Okay, let's see if this works.
Let's just say I have 3 zombies on the board.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, that is a rather small space.
Well, you are in a spiral staircase. Sebastian.
Hey, this is where Kellic excels. Super enclosed spaces.
Hey, what are you talking about? My centaur is fucking loving it.
Everybody's just...
She loves
Your
stairs.
centaur climbing stairs.
I wanna be, as we're going down the stairs, Kellic's gonna be walking like sideways on the wall.
Oh, that's
like
right.
The curving wall will be like going up in front of him as the floor.
I forgot that you can just walk on fucking...
Yeah, I can walk on walls and roofs and shit. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
You got a Spider-Man bird person here.
So just as a reminder, in case anybody has forgotten, Yaza can turn invisible at will. Kellic is basically Spider-Man. Teresa, you can attune to
Your
one
bird.
I mean, arguably it's not as useful for him, but, you know, he's having fun with it.
Yeah.
Teresa, you can attune to an additional magic item. And Xanthiel, you can unleash a psionic assault that causes a DC 16 wisdom saving throw or stun until start of turn. It's a psychic stun.
Basically those psychic monkeys, but...
Yes,
yeah.
you have the psychic monkey shout. What is it? Kellic, your flaw is I won't share. Yaza's is that she always has to speak the truth. Teresa is risk averse and slave to routine. And Xanthiel is I act without concern for the well-being of others. Anyway, that's
interesting position for a cleric to be in, but yeah.
Yeah, right. So Sebastian, you're standing in front of a door.
Wait, wasn't Xanthiel supposed to be leading?
Oh, are we swapping? Sorry, I don't know.
Sure.
Are y'all happy? Well, let's pause. Are y'all happy with your order?
Yeah, this is fine.
Hold. Yaza wants to be closer to the front as well. JK, she wants to be at the back. I lied.
Oh.
Where I was at, I was trying to look at the picture.
Yeah, God.
You know what? I don't want to hear it. All right, you big fat horse.
Okay.
Do I see anything with on the door with 23 perception?
It is a fantastic door.
Sweet. So there's no traps. I kick it open.
Okay. Standing in front of you, in a very tight space. Let me switch to the page. What room is this? 38A. Just flying all over the place. Okay, so this room, it's dark and dusty. There's a hulking figure wearing a bucket helmet standing to the west. Okay, I guess it's standing there. With one hand on an iron lever set into the wall. Can't see shite, Captain.
Oh, like I can barely see the token, but it's like through a tiny sliver of light.
Well, that's because you're not in the room yet.
No, no, but like usually you can see through the door, unless.
I can kind of see through the door.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's like all a bit weird.
I don't see anything.
You know what?
Yeah, it's just in. The sight lines are fine. It's just an enclosed space.
Yeah, fair enough.
Hate you all. There you go.
Thank you.
I can't close the door anymore because I deleted it, so that's the price you pay. The door is now broken. You kicked it so hard you broke the door.
Sounds legit.
South wall. Down here. Oh.
Oh, didn't need to open that one.
No, it's okay.
Sorry, I didn't see anything.
The south wall is sloped, and there's a large rectangular window 5 feet wide by 7 feet high. That window looks into a hallway through a rectangular hole in the hallway floor. And further down, so basically you can see through here. Basically, you're looking through a window into a room shaped like a cylinder tipped on its side. So that's past the room you're in. Like this room has this Tomb Guardian holding a lever, and this room is looking through a window into another room.
Well, if I had to guess, I would dare say that dude. Wait, is he like reacting to us, or is he just chilling with his hand on the lever?
He is chilling with his hand on the lever, watching the window.
Huh. And therefore not watching
Wait.
us.
He's chewing his hand or chewing with his hand on the lever?
There's no chewing. There's chilling.
No, yeah, he's like
Oh,
he's not even looking at us if he's just looking at the pit thing.
okay. Sorry.
I guess I'll just advance forward a bit. Guessing he doesn't pull the lever and then all of a sudden I'm trapped in here with him.
What now?
I moved into the room. Does he react in any way?
Nope. He's watching the window.
Huh. I can't see anything else in this room either, which is a bit weird.
It is an incredibly tiny room. Oh, do you have dark vision?
No, but I'm carrying a torch. Well, my weapon is permanently on fire.
How about now?
Hey, that's much better. Thank you.
There is also a tiny crawlway to your east.
Interesting.
Does that tunnel even get a number? No.
I don't know if I can go down that.
I mean, per rules, you can. Per logic, you can't. But per rules. So you see all this.
Yep.
Sebastian, you also see all these things.
Cool.
The reason the sightlines are so weird is because I just deleted a bunch of walls. So that's what happened. Over here.
Okay, well, Kellick's gonna walk up on the roof and go around Teresa and then wander down here.
Okay.
Couldn't get far down that passage. I think there's a wall or something.
Oh, is that? No, it's just difficult. Let me Let me move some walls, and it'll get easier.
Ow!
No.
What? Like, just like the last couple of days at work, I've just felt.
Hey, Alex, you're level 10 if you can hear me.
I just finished doing that.
Okay.
And I already imported it.
Oh, cool.
Very nice, great success.
Just spike right over the mic's register. It's okay.
I usually do.
Yeah. So you guys
Oh.
are trucking up there. As you walk into this room, there is a stairwell leading up to a wall to the north. And there is a golden skull resting on the pedestal in the middle of this room.
Interesting. I bet nothing bad will happen if I nick that.
Wasn't a golden skull part of one of our what's it called?
It was in the
riddles
dream
or
that
something?
like it was a dream world thing that we went through.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
don't
mean the one with
remember
the-
details.
Grim, what's in this?
So there's a window there that looks into a short hallway that then has a opening into a chamber beyond. You can't go through the window unless you break it.
Just went through.
So I'm not going to describe that room unless you actually are intending on trying to break the window.
Well, I'd like to see if there's another door.
So the room that... So I'm gonna... Okay, first off, are you breaking that window to go into the hallway below or no?
No, I'm just looking through the window to see if there's a door.
Okay. No, there are no... You do not detect any secret doors.
I would like to go back into this room and do the same thing.
You do not detect any secret
Oh, boy.
doors.
Yeah, those were some dog shit rolls, so that doesn't surprise me. Alright, well, in that case, I'll just wander off after the rest of the crew. And this guy's just not moving. He's just hanging out, living his best life.
He's literally just staring at that window.
To be fair, I
At
could
the
like
window
turn into a
right
monster.
here.
No, where you went through the door where I said you couldn't go through a door, that's a window.
Uh-huh.
This
Oh.
thing that's opening and closing.
Oh, okay.
That's a window looking into a passageway, and that passageway, like that window looks into a passageway that has a hole in the floor that opens into a room that's cylindrical.
Ah,
I don't know how to deal with that many nested views, so I just have to describe it.
okay.
If it's mildly
Got it.
confusing, don't worry, it is actually a very confusing thing. So, I kind of think I know how it works. Anyway.
So, by the way, how is the fat ass horse fitting down this tiny little hallway?
Because rules
magic.
say medium creatures can get through spaces this way, and centaurs are medium creatures. So take it up
Oh,
with
well,
Allegedly.
take it up with Jeremy Crawford.
Hey.
Okay, that's all.
If you wanted your game to make sense, go play GURPS or Fatal.
For the same reason that the centaur's the hardest to hit, despite being quite literally the size of a horse.
Right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I play Eve, alright? My games always make sense, okay? That's why
maybe
boss
not
mechanics
as
and
big
boss
of a
don't
horse
exist,
as you're
alright?
imagining.
Yeah.
She's more
Maybe
of
they're
a,
just like really small horses.
she's more of a pony.
Yeah.
I mean, it's from the Feywild, so anything goes, really. Did anything happen when I cast Identify on the golden skull thing?
Well, you touched a golden skull.
That's yeah. Wait, do I have to do touch, don't I? Yeah.
Yes.
I was flipping through pages, so I'm guessing something bad happens.
I mean, knowing that you have to touch it to identify it, do you want to touch it and identify it?
Yep. Why not?
Sure. Okay. Ba, 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 ba. As you touch it, it
Uh-oh.
begins to levitate into the air. And it turns and looks at you. And this is literally a human skull plated in gold. And hovering, it stares at you and says, "Didn't anybody ever tell you not to touch skulls in dungeons?"
Can't say anyone has. No.
Unfortunately, I have to agree. You see her from down the hall.
Yes, but you're safe down the hall, more or less.
And basically, there's now a floating skull just kind of staring at you, Sereth. Or not Sereth,
Unless
Xanthiel.
there's like a big fireball that goes down that little tiny hallway, you know? Maybe.
Well, no, yeah.
This,
But that's
this,
the you problem because I'm resistant to fire.
this skull is not on fire.
I believe I
Not
would have
on
noticed
fire.
that. Well, I ask it. So, why are you here? Are you part of this tomb's defenses, or are you just enjoying the locale, as it were?
Sorry, my brain just
Mhm,
I think my brain just stopped. You know, if I was part of the defenses, I probably would have attacked you already, right?
Well, not necessarily. Sometimes I have a delayed reaction.
It floats into you as hard as it can, which is not
Yeah.
very hard. It's more like a baby butting its head into you.
That depends on the baby. Like, if it's a baby dragon, then...
If it's my kid, you'll knock a fucking tooth out. But imagine a baby that's just like your stereotypical baby. It goes bonk into you, and after doing so says, "Yeah, I'm super effective."
Fair point. So who put you here then, if assuming you aren't here under your own will or power?
I don't even know how to roleplay that.
I can just leave it alone if you want.
No, so detect failed, by the way. Or identify magic, just it utterly failed on it. Like, you cast the spell, it just didn't work.
Oh, okay. Well, I suppose it's objects, not specifically creatures and such, so I wouldn't. I don't think it works on creatures.
I'm not sure what this counts as. That's fine, but
Yeah, either way it failed.
it
so.
failed. As for who put it there,
Guessing it's Sirak, but...
the skull spouts off some crazy name that sounds really, really impressive, but you're pretty sure is absolute bullshit. It doesn't say a Sirak, but it's... Yeah.
It's probably lying.
And what is your name?
My name's Yaza. Oh, sorry, Yaka. It's Yaka. It's
gonna
real
say,
close.
we're-
It's real close.
We already have a person here called Yaza. There's only one allowed in the entire realm, so...
And where are you from, Yaka?
I'm from Omu.
What time period are you from, Floating Skull?
And the skull kind of, as when you say that, it just kind of it rolls its skull because it doesn't have eyes. And it says, I'm from my time period. I have no idea what time period your time period is.
Well, I thought that maybe this thing would be smart enough to be able to tell time.
Do you know how
I was
long you've
wrong.
been here?
Oh, somewhere between, I don't know, a week and 500 years? It all kind of blends together after a while.
I know what you mean.
You talk too much. What is your purpose?
Well, of course, I'm here to give you all of my infinite wisdom and guidance.
Well, we're waiting.
When you do something that I think's actually worth guiding you on, I'll say something.
Well, what do you think is upstairs, these stairs then?
I don't know. There's stairs. Maybe there's a door there.
Well, that's just maddeningly unhelpful. I guess there are no. Are there any doors up here? I have. I use my usual passive perception to try and find out.
Oh yeah, you have 23. Yeah, there's a door. Sorry, I forget that you have 23 perception because. Yes. Let me change the
Because
wall.
observant is a great feat.
Totally balanced and not at all game breaking. As soon as I can change it to a door.
I'll get out of the road.
Ba-dum, boom, boom. There's a door.
Bizarre. Don't think I saw any traps, was my perception.
Where's Orbex? I'm slowly bringing NPCs down behind you. Just
That's not my perception.
oh, of course. You can use a
Wow.
wall.
Well, I didn't see any traps. Kick.
I'm just going to grab.
Oh no, that's interesting.
What? What happened?
I opened the door and there's pink slime or purple slime
Xanthiel's
everywhere.
perception. No, not what?
I crit
Okay,
failed
it's
on
it's
checking for traps.
clunky, but some of the rolls from Foundry are being reported back on D&D Beyond.
Oh, weird. I also haven't updated the modules, so who knows what's going on. I don't update them every week because I don't feel like troubleshooting every week. Okay. Yeah, so you open the door. This is Area 41, because that's helpful for you. So this is a long hallway. It does have purple slime growing. This is similar to the purple slime you saw in the other room that you had kind of dropped down into. And much like the slime in that room, occasionally eyeballs pop in and out to kind of stare at you. And then they go away. And as one of them sees you, you hear a voice. You don't hear a voice, you feel a voice, all of you inside your heads.
You've decided to come back to my level. Still interested in paying me a visit?
Was that meant to be,
That's not
What's his
Withers.
name?
It's
Oh,
it's a
okay.
different
Never
voice that is not Withers.
fair enough. Interesting.
Yeah, we have to find like some stuff to visit whoever this voice is.
Ah.
So continuing on to the description of this hallway, there are two alcoves that for some reason have hidden creatures in them that don't need to be hidden because they're standing there. Two of those tomb guardians you can see Xanthiel are standing in alcoves to the east, and slightly beyond that you can see the main staircase, the grand staircase. To your west, you can see a big double door. And to your north, a hallway extends into a room beyond, but from where you are currently, it is dark. So your light doesn't reach that far.
Yeah. I take it these Tomb Guardians are just standing there, even though they could very probably see me.
Yep.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, I tell the rest of the group that, of course, and so I'll check out this hallway. If it'll let me. There we go. Oh, okay.
You okay there?
Yeah, no, I just got a bit of a delay when I'm trying to move my character.
Okay. So Sebastian and
Damn it.
Xanthiel, I'm assuming you're somewhere in that room.
Yeah, I was like trying to approach.
Okay.
But my token's freaking out.
So this room, it has a 4-columned portico jutting out from the north wall, beneath which there is a stone sarcophagus resting in a wall recess. There are 4 ceramic frog masks hanging in niches around the sarcophagus. Beneath the masks, humanoid bones are strewn across the floor. To the east, a large carving of a tentacled frog monster squats above a shrine. Offerings lie on a shelf before it. 4 rectangular frescoes adorn the adjacent walls. And who has Nang Nang? Kellic, you're not in the room. Who's in the room? Who is in the room? Okay, cool.
I am.
I don't even see your token, but that is okay. Where is Teresa? Teresa, Obolaka warns you that you should most definitely not try to wear the masks in this room. She thinks that is a terrible idea.
What did you say that that I shouldn't do what again?
So there are frog masks hanging on the wall here. Obolaka just kind of continually whispers, "Don't wear the masks. Don't wear the masks. Don't wear the masks. Don't wear the masks." Just over and over.
Yeah. So in her mind, she's like, "All right. I won't wear the mask. They look filthy anyway."
What happens when I walk into the room?
So when you walk into the room, you notice that there are some gold coins on the wall shrine over here. And Nang Nang says, "Ooh, shiny. We should take those."
I do so.
You've got some gold coins.
We already found. Nang Nang is the frog hemoth, right?
Nang Nang is a grung.
Oh, Nang Nang's a grung.
Alright, what happens when I walk in the room?
Moa doesn't have anything to say.
Cool.
I don't know. That doesn't sound very truthful to me.
Yep. Fucking hiding shit? Jeez.
I mean, if somebody had Shigambi has stuff to say, but nobody's got Shigambi. So yeah, you've got the portico to the top. There are 4 little alcoves. So there's 4 little alcoves up top. That's where the frog masks are. There's a sarcophagus in the north of the room. There's the shrine that Kellic is standing next to, and there are 4 frescoes, 2 on each side of that shrine that Kellic is in front of.
Is there anything interesting in the frescoes? Like, do they depict anything?
Yeah, there are 4 different frescoes. Each have a description. For the first one, and I don't think it doesn't matter where they are. I'm just going to give you the 4 descriptions. The first one shows a frog-like behemoth using its tentacles to help the Amuan people knock down a mighty statue. In the foreground, an old woman wearing a frog mask tosses 5 coins from her hand as though sowing seeds. The next one is a frog-like behemoth wraps its tentacles around a giant crocodile as Amuan hunters stab the crocodile with their spears. In the foreground, an old man wearing a frog mask holds a bug up to his open mouth.
The man's open mouth or the frog hemoths?
The man's open mouth.
Okay.
I just had an idea. The next...
People eat bugs.
People do eat bugs. The third fresco shows a frog-like behemoth with 4 Amuan hunters riding on its back, finding a small boy in the jungle. The hunters seem elated. In the foreground, a young woman wearing a frog mask holds a knife in one hand and a headless chicken in the other. And then the final fresco shows, yet again, a frog-like behemoth wallowing in a shallow pool as Amuans offer it urns of food and treasure as tribute. Cracks in the fresco obscure the head of the human figure in the foreground, but you can see that it grasps a lit candle.
Okay.
Does my spirit have anything to say about any of these frescoes as Kellic inspects them?
You hear some mutterings that they're probably too heavy to carry out and sell.
That sounds like a challenge, but all right.
Well, he's riding a Birdman, you know. You got to work with the character that you're possessing.
I'd like to try and open the sarcophagus.
Boy, you went in the... Okay.
The sarcophagus feels, when you try to open it, the lid appears to be stuck in place or locked. Hey, look what I found. Awesome. Thanks.
Can I do like an investigation? Sorry.
I posted the fresco descriptions in chat because I remembered that 5e tools is a thing. So there you go. What do you want to do?
Just do an investigation check to see if there's if it's actually locked or if it's just heavy.
Sure. I mean, you can try. So you don't find any obvious locking mechanism. You have at this point in the tomb gotten used to things quite frequently being magically locked. So you suspect that probably there's some sort of something in this room probably opens that or allows you to open that sarcophagus. Either that or you're just too weak.
Is there anything to differentiate the 4 masks?
No, they basically look the same. Is that a secret door check, Kellic?
Yep.
You do not perceive any secret doors.
I'm assuming that's the purple, like, eyeball ooze on the wall.
Yep, it just keeps kind of looking at you.
So while they're sniffing around this room, can I ritual cast detect magic?
Sure.
Centered on the sarcophagus and the masks.
Sure. While she's casting that, I'm going to say the rest of you also notice on the shrine, in addition to the gold pieces that Kellic took, there appears to be about a 6-inch tall stone statuette of a froghemoth. There is a copper bowl containing rat bones. There are 4 dead cockroaches and a green wax candle. And then when you cast detect magic, the sarcophagus.
The candle?
Let me
Can
finish.
I light the? Okay.
I'll tell you to do that as soon as I finish detect magic.
Cool.
So the detect magic, the sarcophagus gives off both an aura of abjuration and evocation. Let me check the masks. There is no particular magic coming off the masks, or no particular aura coming off of them. I'm also going to say at this point, like, every time you or anyone else is casting detect magic in this place, there's also just an overwhelming background thrum of magic going on it doesn't pinpoint, but like the whole place is kind of faintly magical.
Yeah, I figured as much.
Just to be very explicit about it. I didn't necessarily think of it before, but like even the walls and the floor give off slight. It's almost like somebody did a really good job of doing a lot of magic in this dungeon, and then was also really good at figuring out how to even obfuscate that they did it.
Okay, so what all did you say was on the shrine again? The objects?
6-inch tall stone statuette of a froghemoth, a copper bowl containing rat bones, 4 dead cockroaches, a green wax candle, and Kellic took 5 gold pieces, and Yaza, you had asked me something about the candle.
Yeah, I wanted to light the candle. I have torches.
It seems overkill.
I
but
gave
yeah.
like 15 to Teddy, but I have 15 more.
She has all the torches. You do so. You are able to light the candle.
And the statue that's there, I want to pick it up.
Okay. You pick it up.
I'm just going to hold it for now. Hey, do I still have that thing that's on me playing with my hair?
Yeah, it's just chilling there. I mean, at this point, you can just assume it's there. Like, it's kind of like it's like a pet.
Make sure. Yeah, I know. I just really like, just once in a while, acknowledge that that's still there.
The assurance of its existence.
Yeah, that's what any good pet.
Wait, Ray. So for the inlet with the or the fresco with the insect, is there like an insect for me to eat?
Roaches.
There are 4 dead cockroaches on the shrine.
Okay, I'm gonna take a bite of one of those cockroaches.
I think Xanthi will just recoil and just say, I can create food, you know. Like,
you probably need to put on one of the masks first.
Teresa will just say, well, you do you. I'll stand over here.
I'm just thinking,
I'll point out that there's a few more roaches he could still eat.
Now I'm having a meal over here.
Kellic's gonna use detect thoughts on Teddy, but it says that they have to have an intelligence of 3 or 4 or higher. So I don't know if it's gonna work on him.
I like And the skull, by the way, is still following you, Xanthiel. And it just says, "Y'all are doing a crackerjack job of solving this one, aren't you?"
What? Did it just
I'm gonna
suddenly
pick
turn
up
American?
one of the frog masks.
Yeah, it turned American. I don't know. You know what? The skull's accent changes as
Fair
it
enough.
talks. Which, to be honest, is actually in keeping with the character of the skull, so whatever.
Yeah.
I imagine we have to like do all 4 things at the end of these frescoes, and then that will help us open the sarcophagus. So like light the candle, eat an insect, spill the blood of a chicken or whatever, and then whatever the last throw 5 coins. Give it some money.
So yeah,
And
we
then
probably have to don the masks and then do the actions that are depicted in the frescoes.
Yeah, that too.
So Graham,
Yeah.
I actually do want to use detect thoughts on the skull.
Oh. It fails. Like, you successfully cast it, it just has absolutely no effect. I know it's depressing, but sorry.
It has an intelligence of 3 or less. That's sad.
Or it's immune to it.
I realize
All right,
now.
well, I'm gonna put a mask on and eat the second of these 4 cockroaches because they taste pretty good.
All right. Well, since I can't use it on the skull, then I'm going to use it to detect the presence of thinking creatures that I can't see within 30 feet of me.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Can
Yeah.
penetrate barriers up to 2 feet of rock, 2 inches of metal,
Yeah.
other than lead or a thin sheet of lead.
Okay, so let's see here. I'm gonna resolve Kellic first, and then Teddy, decide what you want to do. You do detect 3 sentient presences in this room. Sapient presences. I learned this week that there's a difference between sentience and sapience. Anyway.
There is.
And now that I know it, I feel really dumb. But anyway. There are 3 presences in this room that are not
Okay,
people
well,
you know.
I can then, once I detect a creature in this way, you can read its thoughts for the rest of the duration as described above, even if you can't see it, but it must still be within range. So I want to do that.
You can detect the thoughts of the creatures.
The last paragraph.
Yeah, I'm just thinking out loud. Oh, wait a minute. Yes. Okay. The thoughts that you're detecting are pretty jumbled. They're not as clear as like a normal person's, but you get a definite sense from all 3 that they are watching and waiting, or watching all of you and waiting to see what happens. Waiting to see basically if you screw up.
Okay, well, I want to do the additional action then, which they have to make a wisdom. Whichever one I'm reading has to make a wisdom saving throw with a DC 13. And then if it fails, I gain insight into its reasoning, if any, its emotional state, and something that looms large in its mind. But if it succeeds, then the spell ends.
Okay.
Either way, it knows that I'm probing into its mind.
Yeah. Wisdom saving throw? Okay. Your spell ends. Sorry, I did a private roll. I got a 17.
Right.
So yeah, your spell
I was
ends.
so excited to use a spell, Grim, and you fucked me.
Hey, you learned a fair amount just
Finally
there.
used a spell.
Are you sharing any of this information with the rest of us?
My flaw is that I'm like I don't share things, right?
So your flaw is an urge that you get from the trickster god. It is not that you like have to do it. It's basically up to you. Like it's basically like there's a voice in your head, and so the flaw that you inherit from what is it? It's Nang Nang. I won't share with others. Nang Nang is a selfish and cruel creature. So you are basically, while you're possessed by Nang Nang, it's constantly just like chattering and pressing on your thoughts to behave the way it wants you to behave. You can choose to do so or not. And the main point, just from a gameplay perspective, is if you do something really cool based on the flaw, I'll probably give you an inspiration point or two.
Yeah, I know. I already got one of those.
Yeah.
I'll just kind of like mutter under my breath, like, I wonder what these 3 creatures are, and then just wander off.
I want to use Divine Sense, which is the thing that lets me know the location of any celestial fiend or undead within 60 feet that is not behind total cover.
Yep, just give me 1 second. Un momento.
I'm sad I don't have detect invisibility.
Oh. Yes, there are 3. What does it let you detect? I'm sorry. What does it specifically tell you?
Celestials, fiends, and undead.
There are 3 invisible undead creatures in this room. You are actually standing right next to one.
Oh. So there are, I will say that out loud.
Huh,
Three
interesting.
undead creatures that are not visible but present in this room.
I could cast Word of Radiance and probably hit them.
Or we might not necessarily have to fight them.
Yeah, I know. Plus, actually, it wouldn't work anyway because I have to see them.
Unfortunately, I don't have see invisibility either.
God, what kind of wizard are you? Seems like a very niche
Right,
spell.
so are we going to try and put on the masks and do the things? Or do we just want to straight up throw down with some invisible undead?
I'm neutral.
Well, you can try the mask. Teresa just won't.
Because of her spirit, yeah.
Hey, Kellic, can I borrow those 5 coins you picked up? You can have them back here in a minute.
Maybe.
Yeah, no.
Wow. Yaza's gonna go invisible.
Cooperative you are.
He's fishing for inspiration points, is what he's doing.
No.
See, I thought about getting see invisibility, but I really wanted to have fabricate.
I'm just giving you crap. I'm not actually trying to judge you.
It's fine. It's fine.
There are so many options.
Although, I would point out that I get fabricate, so I could just make things for you if you want.
Yeah, but
Alec will just be like, you have coins. What do you need mine for?
Maybe there's something special about the ones you picked up from the shrine?
Be like, you think they're worth more?
I think they might be part of whatever magical mechanism is locking the sarcophagus.
Does that make them worth more?
It makes them more useful in the moment.
Grim, how many were there?
5.
5? I'll tell him if you give me 10 gold, you can have these 5.
Fine, I give you 10 gold.
okay.
I'm going to give you both inspiration points for being as annoying as hell, and also Sebastian for dealing with the fact that this is annoying as hell. How's that?
That's
Perfect.
cool. I don't even remember what I can do with inspiration.
Don't they give you advantage, or I don't even know what inspiration does. I should probably look that up real quick. Considering it's
I think it's just an extra D4 or something.
this is core mechanic of 5th edition that I haven't used for a year.
Is it a core mechanic or an optional mechanic?
Spending inspiration gives you advantage on the roll. That's pretty decent.
That's real good.
Sorry,
cool.
you either have inspiration or you don't. You can't stockpile multiple inspirations. So okay, so I should really just be like giving and letting you guys spend inspiration more is the whole idea here.
Yeah. So I'm gonna go grab one of the masks and then spread the coins like I'm sewing.
All right. And Yaz is gonna go invisible.
Might as well.
Boop. You're invisible.
I do want to, just as a precaution, because I'm pretty sure the honey badger in my head is screaming at me. I'm going to cast protection from evil and good on myself.
Okay.
I'm gonna put a mask on and then eat the second cockroach.
So first off, I actually want to go back, Sebastian. Specifically, how do you do the sewing of the coins?
I have put the mask on. And I toss the 5 coins from my hand.
Where are you tossing them?
Onto the shrine.
Cool. Okay. Okay, Teddy, so you put the mask on and you eat the bug?
Yeah, but by the shrine. I'm gonna go do that by the shrine.
Okay.
Or by the sarcophagus.
By the sarcophagus?
No, the shrine. I'm gonna stick with shrine.
You gotta pick one. Sarcophagus or shrine. You're changing it every time.
Shrine.
Okay. You eat the cockroach and it tastes like a cockroach. Have you ever eaten a cockroach?
Yeah. Oh, I have had a cockroach.
I figured you would have had a cockroach. What do they taste like?
Well, mine was deep fried, so it tasted like
deep fried?
oil, deep fried stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't really know. If you didn't know you're eating a cockroach, you'd never know.
Yeah. That's everything that's deep fried, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So Yaz is invisible. Kellic is chilling about. Teresa is protected from evil and good.
Man, I really feel like we need 2 other people to.
Right. I don't think we have any
Complete this.
chickens, though.
For what it's worth, Iku, Orvex, and the giant stone lady are out in the hallway. I just decided not to fill the whole room up with like a clown car. So there you go.
Can we call them in?
Sure.
Yeah,
What-
I'm just gonna
what are you
assume
trying to
that
get us
my
to put on
zombies
masks?
are here too.
Sorry. Teresa, what was your question?
I'm just gonna assume that my 3 zombies are also in the room.
Where are the zombies? What were you saying, Kellic?
I mean, just so you don't.
I was just saying, what are you trying to get us to do?
So, pictures in the frescoes show people wearing frog masks doing things. There are items on the shrine that seem to be associated with the tasks that those people are doing. I think all of it is connected, part of the spell locking the sarcophagus.
All right, I'll put on a mask and go eat a bug because that sounds like a bird thing to do.
Wait, the banana
We've
bug.
already
You
done
should-
that
you should-
one.
Yeah, you should do one of the other two. There's holding a knife and a headless chicken, or lighting a candle.
So
Well,
Yaza
the
has
candle's
the candle, and she's invisible.
All right. But the candle, does that make the candle invisible, or is the candle invisible?
I'm gonna assume since she was holding it when she went invisible, it is invisible.
Ta-da!
All right.
And now she's gone forever. Although I could just be like, "Hey Yaza, where are you at?"
And Yaz will just say, "Oh, I'm right here," and then she'll just not be invisible anymore.
Has to tell the truth. Yeah.
So,
Can we request one of the zombies or one of the other people to go to the other fresco?
I mean, you can request all you want.
I request this. Period.
I do this thing.
So as a general stance, you can just say do this. You don't have to ask if you can do things.
Yeah.
Do it.
Well, I mean, like, it's more of a if you ask, can I do this? I'll just be like, yeah, you can try it.
I command one of these
the
other people to go to the fresco and pick up a knife and hold one of the headless chickens with the mask on.
So there are no. Okay, first off, there are no chickens. The fresco
Okay.
has somebody. Basically, it's a lady holding a slaughtered chicken. The shrine, just to reiterate what's on it, there's a 6-inch. I can't say this. Oh no, Yaza is also holding. Yaza's holding a candle and a 6-inch tall stone statuette of a froghemoth.
Yes. Accurate.
There are now 1 dead cockroaches because Teddy ate 2 and Kellic ate 1. There's a copper bowl containing rat bones, and the 5 gold are back on the shrine.
Are there any rat skulls in the copper bowl of rat bones?
You know, it doesn't specify, but I'm not sure it matters.
Okay. That's the closest thing I can figure having to do with the slaughtered chicken.
Or it could be you take the wait. Is there a knife or no? Is there no knife?
There is no
No.
knife.
Yeah, I guess put the bones on the.
We do practice basic safety and try not to leave sharp objects lying around.
That was
Which
Withers.
voice?
That was Withers.
Very thoughtful.
Yeah. What about that fan on the other level?
I mean,
Man.
it wasn't lying around, it was securely bolted to its mount. And it seems that you were able to bypass it without any injury. I think we can call that one a workplace win.
If you say so.
Yeah, if you say so.
I do.
Hurry up and clear this out. She says that to herself.
Carry on, don't let me interrupt you.
And wait, where's the copper bowl? You said
On the shrine.
On the shrine.
I can't tell if we're supposed to like put blood in the bowl or if we just toss some of those bones in the bowl.
Well, the bones are in the bowl, so you'd be like taking them out and tossing them back in.
All right, never mind.
Turn it
Seems
off and
easy.
turn it back on. Did that fix it?
I feel like if we could ask one of, or I'm gonna tell one of the others to, like cut their hand over the bowl and get a couple drops of blood in there.
Blood is rather precious. Sometimes that can be used to seal deals. Are you sure you want to do that?
Oh yeah, I want to open this bad boy.
Well, it's your funeral. Or perhaps we could probably cheat. Let me see. I know I didn't get that spell. Never mind. Okay, so we need to have blood in the bowl, correct?
Yeah, I'm
Or
pretty
some
sure.
kind of offering, sacrifice.
Yeah.
Alright, and is the honey badger still screaming in my head?
Are you going towards the masks?
I'm not. No, I'm not.
I mean,
Going
it's not
towards
like
the bowl.
sorry, the voices aren't incessant. They're just so that I'm not sitting here constantly muttering to you all, because eventually that would just be tedious. But like, yeah, you're basically whatever the safest, least threatening, most predictable course of action is. That is what the voice in your head is usually telling you to do. In this case, also, it does not want you to wear the masks, but yeah.
Yeah, not gonna do that.
No, put the mask on. Okay.
Teresa
You
will
okay there?
step up and volunteer her blood. I do have a dagger, so she will go and donate.
So that's the sarcophagus. Are you going to the shrine or the sarcophagus?
To the shrine.
It's like the bench on the wall. That's fine. So are you wearing a mask or not wearing a mask?
Not wearing a mask.
Okay. Oh, that's fun. Okay, so as you slice your hand and the blood falls into the pillar, or into the bowl, a couple things are going to happen. What? Stop it. 3 wraiths are going to appear. Who is currently wearing a mask?
Everyone.
Teddy is.
Yeah.
I think it's Teddy and Sebastian, right? Is Kellic wearing one or
Yes.
Well, I didn't think it would fit over my beak.
no? Okay. So
Yeah, I'm definitely not wearing one. Nobody talk to me. I still have the candle in the statue though.
so Sebastian and Teddy, I have horrible news.
I feel like if everyone wore a mask, this wouldn't have
You
happened.
are both frogs. You literally
Nice.
transform into frogs.
No save?
No save.
That's swell.
When the wraiths appear, any character wearing one of the frog masks is polymorphed into a frog as though it had failed the saving throw against polymorph. So I'm going to pop you guys up here.
Isn't that dispellable though? Polymorph? I'm pretty sure.
Well, we can get there in a second. Why am I control-clicking everything? Anyway, I'm just going to roll. I'm going to grab all of you. And we're going to roll initiative because these wraiths are attacking. I'm going to get rid of the frog tokens because that's not going to help at all. It's an interesting idea, but it's not going to work. Cool.
I'm just gonna roll 1 dice for the zombies, unless you want
they
them to
they
go
can
on
just
the
go
turn.
on your turn. I'm going to take them out of
Okay.
turn order.
That's fine.
Teddy, can you roll initiative? Because you may be a frog, but you still have a turn.
Wait, sorry, say that again?
Roll initiative. Or I'm going to roll it for you, which probably won't make you happy. Cool. Hey, one of the wraiths gets to go. Which one is it? This one. Teresa, what does protection against good and evil actually do? Evil and good. They have...
Cannot be charmed, frightened, or possessed by aberrations, celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, and undead. They also have disadvantage on attack rolls against me.
Cool. So this wraith is going to try and attack you at disadvantage. Well, that was not
private
what I
roll.
Yeah, I know. I'm working on it. I'm good at this game. Are you going to give me a chance to... Oh, Jesus Christ. No, you're not going to let me... What is going on? There we go. So it got a 9 and a 24 at disadvantage. It got a 9, so it misses its melee attack. Because I couldn't remember how to roll right. And then it has this. It is going to... It does not have a movement speed of 0. Are you kidding me? Whatever.
Does it have a fly speed?
I don't know. I'm not going to worry about it because I'm going to say it can move around this room. Fair enough. It's going to float a little bit over. And I'm going to worry not too much. It is Yaza's turn.
So is there that wraith in between me and the frog, Sebastian?
Yes.
Okay. Can I move right here? Oh, well, since he's a frog, I guess I don't get an advantage at all, right?
I mean, he technically threatens it.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'll take it. So I'm going to put down over there, more just like toss him over on the table, my candle and statue, and I'm going to attack it.
Okay.
Hey.
Don't need advantage on that one.
Yeah, that's about as well as it works. So roll your damage. So that'll be 13 plus 1. So 14. Okay.
Oh, well. Max damage and minimum damage.
I know. I was like, that's sad. I mean, the first one was good. I guess it averages out, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah, that's brutal. Well, I mean, yeah, it's... Actually, no, that's a perfectly average roll then. Anyway. So, move at...
Attack.
Yeah.
I don't know, I figured 25 hits.
Yeah, 25. We're in 5th edition, that'll hit. Oh, wow, yeah, and then you got a 7. So that's not bad, huh? You slice into the somewhat incorporeal form of this wraith twice, but you feel that you have connected with it and hurt it with your sword.
Alright, I feel good about that. Moving on.
Anything else on your turn?
Let's see.
You could have a bonus.
How is it looking? How is it looking in that duel?
I mean, you've hit it twice, but it doesn't seem to be slowing down much.
Okay, then. Let's see how much. Oh. I think I updated this and we haven't taken a long rest, right?
No, not since we came in here.
Okay, then nope, I don't have anything else. I was just like, I don't think that's right. It says I have all my spell slots. I think when I updated it. Okay.
We've had one long rest since entering the entire tomb, but it's been a while.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Because I was like, why do I
Right,
have 4 spell slots?
That one time when I threw up a tiny hut.
Yeah, no, we did that. I think I still have most of mine left on account of never really using any spells besides disassembling a fan.
So, Ray, what can I do as a frog?
Wait until I cast Dispel Magic.
That's a really good question. Let me look up what a frog can
More
do.
roaches.
A frog has no effective attacks. You have a speed of 20 feet.
But you are amphibious and have a standing leap.
Sure.
Yeah, and you have swim speed.
And hey,
Well, then.
you have dark vision now.
I can see! Wow. It explains so much.
And
Except that you're in this. Yeah.
your dexterity is now 13, and somehow you have a wisdom score of 8.
Nice.
Wow.
Wait, no, you wouldn't. Because
Um,
polymorphs don't affect mental
Strong.
stats.
Oh, that's true. It's only physical. So you have strength 1, dex 13, constitution 8.
Alright, well, I guess I'm just gonna hop over here.
Yeah, you can basically move.
Does anyone else have Dispel Magic? Because I can only do one at a time.
Nope.
Nope.
That's my turn.
In 5th edition, second paragraph of the polymorph spell, the target's game statistics, including mental ability scores, are replaced by the statistics of the
Really?
chosen beast.
Even
It
mental?
retains its
What the hell?
alignment and personality. Everything else, you're effectively whatever you get turned into.
Huh, okay, shit. Yeah, you're right. I'm just looking it up myself. Damn.
Kellic, what do you want to do?
Hunter's mark that guy. This one, right there. And now I'm gonna shoot the shit out of him. So wait, with inspiration, does that mean that I get advantage on my next roll? Is that what that means?
You
You can
s-
choose when to use it.
Oh, I can use it whenever I want.
Yes.
Right. It's just you can only ever have one inspiration available at a time.
Oh,
You
okay.
can't- It's not a resource you can stockpile.
Got it.
Are you gonna pull your ambush damage on that one? Okay. Oh my god. 10 plus 1 plus 4. Jesus Christ. Okay,
Oh man,
I'm
there's
just
some
wait-
rolls right there.
I'm gonna wait for you to finish rolling stuff until I start trying to count.
All done.
Oh, jeez.
Because I try to
Just
do it
living.
and then I get confused. Okay, so 18 hits, 23 hits, and 29 hits. Turns out Kellic is good at shooting things. So, what do we got here? 10, 11. I need a damage roll for that second longbow attack. Cool. Okay, 10, 11, 20, 24, 28, 37, 42. 42 damage. Did you miss any bonus damage rolls in there?
Well, I got my first shot and all of my hunter's marks damage, so that should be it.
And then you have that one extra d6 for the ambush, right? Yeah. Okay, cool. Then that is your damage. Yeah, you just shot the shit out of that wraith. It's still alive, but there you go.
Nice.
You shot the shit out of the wraith because you are good at shooting shit. I can't.
Good at shitting?
I is good at shit.
Yep. You're the King
I
of
call
the
him King
Commode.
Laxative.
Oh, so actually, Grim, the 4 damage for the ambusher is not correct. It should be 3 because it's a D8, not a D6.
I'm gonna just leave it because I don't feel like changing it because it's 1 damage.
Sounds like a plan.
And
I know in the future. I apologize.
You were honest. So
I read that the other day, and then I was like, "Wait, I've been doing this wrong the whole time."
Are you gonna do anything else?
Nope, that's it.
Cool. It is the next Wraith's turn that is next to Xanthiel. It is going to... What is it going to do? How smart are Wraiths? They're moderately smart. It's angry at you, Kellic, and it's going to attack you.
And that triggers an opportunity attack from Xanthiel?
Pretty sure.
Do you have an Oh, everybody has those in this one, don't
Yeah,
they?
everyone does.
Yeah, you get an opportunity attack. Well, that'll hit.
Wow, it.
Slap.
You successfully hit it with your mace. It is not dead, but that wraith is
damage.
that wraith is starting to lose some of its corporeality. That's a word.
It is now.
Some of its incorporation.
It's gonna attack you, Kellic. Does the 17 hit? Okay, so it's gonna do its damage, and I also need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Life drain.
Holy crap!
Yikes. You're gonna want to save there, bud.
Did you
Wait,
use
wait.
your
I want to do that with
inspiration?
advantage.
Oh,
Fuck me.
No.
Oh no! DC 14 saving throw, or its hit point maximum is reduced by an amount equal to the damage taken.
Oh shit.
So you take 26 damage and lose 26 max health.
Well, damn, it's a good thing we leveled up.
And a good thing I fucking picked Restoration as one of my spells.
Thank fuck, because I'm immune to that.
Well, hey, you're still at 100% hit points. So that's
Yeah.
good.
Technically, that is true.
It is Teresa's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna do mage armor on myself. The zombies, however, will gang up on the one in the bottom. Okay. So my zombies will just come over here and gang up on it.
Okay. Are they
Yeah,
unable to move?
so what? Yeah, can you move it?
Yeah, one there. Where do you want the other one?
Right here in the bottom. Yep.
Okay.
I'm just gonna click this for all three.
Well, damn, zombies. Those are all hits.
All right. Please settle down.
Those attacks don't count as magical, though.
No, so they'll do half damage, but they're still going to do damage.
Oh, that's something.
Oh my god.
You have to actually hit pretty well, too.
Okay, so 5, 10, 3 is 13 damage total, right? Yeah. 13 bludgeoning damage. So, zombies coming in clutch a little bit there. Anything else, Teresa?
No, that's it for me.
Okay. It is Top Wraith's turn. It is going to move up here, and it is going to attack Teresa, or not Teresa, Yaza. And I don't think that hits.
That doesn't hit.
You're 18, right? Okay.
Yep.
Well, that's nice for you. Sebastian, it is your turn.
ribbit.
I'm trying to move up to the top right corner, but it's telling me I'm colliding with the wall,
Tactical frog movement.
and I ribbit.
Nice. Got him.
The skull says, "Wow, that's a smart ass frog." Xanthiel, it's your turn.
I cast Dispel Magic on Sebastian. And since that's 4th level, it should be able to guarantee Dispel Polymorph, which is also a 4th level spell.
I'm just gonna say it works, because why not? Sebastian, you are Sebastian again.
Cool. Thank you.
Alright. And then we shall... I think I have a bonus action left.
Where are you trying to go?
Cast Shield of Faith. Oh, it has to be on me. Never mind. I cast that on Kellic.
You
Pretty
can't
sure.
do that
No?
after casting the
Oh,
spell.
right. Okay, fair enough. Guess we'll then move over to where Kellic is.
Wait, what? Why not? I'm curious. I don't understand that.
Can't cast
If
2
you-
spells in the same turn.
Oh,
Yeah. If you cast a bonus action spell, the only other spell you can cast that turn is a cantrip.
oh, okay. Interesting.
It's meant to just not make casters gods.
I think I don't have any other bonus. Nope, I don't.
I think
Why
Kellic.
don't you go here? You could
Sorry?
go here.
Yeah, that's true.
The bird blinks rapidly at that spot on the ground.
Yeah, yes, I am my turn then. Orvex is joining the fight.
Yep. In the next round, everybody in the other room has figured out that something is happening. Orvex is going to walk a few feet down the hall and go, "Oh, I'm going to let all of you handle this." And walk back out. Because Orvex
Nice.
is
Of
amazing.
course.
Because it's Orvex. Come on. Next Wraith gets to go. It's going to attack one of the zombies. So this should be fun. It's going to attack the northernmost zombie. And nope. It's just going to kind of...
Zombie Neo dodges out of the way.
It forgets that it's incorporeal and just swipes through the zombie. And just kind of sadly... it's gonna waft... where is it going to go? It's just going to kind of waft over here.
Should get an attack of opportunity, right?
We'll go for it.
Alright.
Yeah, because it left a threatened range of like 3 zombies.
Yeah.
I feel like incorporeal movement should have immunity to that. But that's neither here nor there. That's 2 hits.
Nice.
So 4 and 5, 9 damage. Yaza, it is your turn.
Alright. Is Sebastian still a frog?
Nope.
Okay. Just making sure.
Theo is though, if you have a dispel.
No, I don't.
She doesn't. She's just asking.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm just gonna attack per usual. The wraith right in front of me also. To be said.
21 hits. The
Okay. Just making sure. Since I'm across from Sebastian now.
So that's 7 off the sword. Yep. So so those both hit. That one's starting to waver a little bit in and out. You guys, you've put a few attacks on it.
All right, and I think that's it for me. Yep.
Cool. Teddy.
Guess I'm gonna just jump over.
Oops. That was dumb.
Okay. So, since I'm attacking this guy and he's basically melee, I would normally have disadvantage, right?
Yeah, but
Correct.
he's flanked.
Yeah, so then I'm just normal.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Well, I'm going to shoot the fuck out of him. With that being said... That shoots everybody. Oh, that it hit. Never mind. Okay, I'm just gonna shoot. Nothing fancy. Rip.
Do you get advantage?
Oh.
You're across. Oh,
Don't
no.
you have something to re-roll that?
He,
Uh,
you spent your inspiration already.
Yep.
Oh,
That-
geez.
And all it would do would be giving you
Way to be on the
advantage, which is
extreme.
already canceled out.
Hey, so that
Oh,
any
total.
any particular way you want to kill this wraith?
I want to shoot it right in the gut so that it suffers.
When it's
Um,
already-
Even though it's a ghost and it's not really suffering, I want to have that like my reaction of suffer, bitch.
okay. And that wraith is gone. It kind of gets shot in the stomach, writhes, shimmers, and dissolves into ectoplasmic nothingness. Anything else? That's attack, bonus attack or move, or bonus action or move.
Nope, that's it.
Okay, Teresa, it is your turn.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna. These are just wraiths, she'll say, and then she's gonna fire out an Eldritch Blast at the one to the west. Oh, a 6, whatever.
The 16 will hit.
It's almost max damage.
9 damage. Does that do anything besides damage? No. Okay.
Yeah, it's force damage.
That certainly hits it and damages it. The 6 does not.
Then my zombies are just gonna shuffle on over to it, surround it again, and do the 3 attacks.
So yeah, 2 hits.
Oh, settle down. These things are just like pumping out a ton of damage.
They're coming into their own tonight. This is making up for all the times they just meat shielded.
Yeah.
There you go. The zombies just kind of start wailing into the wraith. It's an undead slap fest over here. Anything else from Teresa?
I'll actually stay where I am.
Okay. So the wraith that is going is the one in between Yaza and Sebastian. Oh, okay, cool. Interesting. That's interesting. It is going to attack. I think it's going to attack Yaza.
Doesn't hit.
Nope. That's the Wraith's turn. And
Take that.
yeah. From the hall below, you hear a thud, thud, as a very large person makes their way into this room, and the giant stone lady shows up. She actually dashed in, so she can't attack, but she is in the room. I think that's as far as she can actually get without trampling anybody. Sebastian, it is your turn.
Alright, I am going to attack the Wraith between me and Yaza.
That'll
That's
hit.
kind of disappointing. That does hit?
Yeah. That's a little disappointing, but definitely a hit.
That's fine. We're going to use a Divine Smite. Oops, that's not what I meant to do.
Was it the 3 plus 5?
It's the 3 and the 5, yeah.
So another 8 damage. Okay, that hits. Or that does 8 damage on top of the 7.
Yep.
Did you add a smote emote to the smite?
No, I did not.
Oh, okay. It says smote.
Let's go back to the spear.
That'll hit.
I always thought it would have been
Does it
smitten.
crit? No, it does not crit. And we're going to Divine Smite again. Another 12 radiant.
And that will be the end of that guy. Your smite, the radiant damage burns it to nothingness.
And then we're going to come over here and bonus action attack this dude.
And in trying to get over there, your swing just doesn't quite connect.
All right. Well, I gave as good as I could for one turn.
Alrighty. You are no longer a frog.
Teddy is a real boy.
There we go.
A real fur boy.
And that's my turn because I can't do much from here.
These are the jokes. Hey, it's Iku's turn. Oh, how far can Iku move? 30 feet. 5, 25, 30. She's going to get in here. I don't think she's aware of anything, so I think she will get in the room and survey the situation, but that's about what she can do. Orvex from the Hall Beyond says, "You've almost got them. Keep fighting." And it is the next Wraith's turn. Or the only Wraith's turn, and wow. I just have so many options to attack. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. I think he is going to attack Sebastian because you tried to attack him.
Sure.
Does a 19?
That misses.
Nope. Well, that's a good Wraith. It is Yaza's turn.
All right. move over here. Attack the wraith.
I'm pretty sure it's flanked at this point.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
I was
One
gonna
way,
say I didn't know if it was flanked because I'm over.
Seems suspicious.
it's flanked. That's
It's utterly surrounded.
so a 17 will hit. There's 8. 21 will hit. Or 11. This wraith is not looking great.
Let me look then. Yeah, I don't think I have anything. I think I would have had to do stuff ahead of time. Yeah, so no, I'm good.
Oh Jesus, are these texts all from you people? Okay, good. Sorry, I had a brief moment where I was worried that I was actually going to get texted about work. But no, Teddy, it is your turn.
I'm just going to cast Sacred Flame on this wraith.
So it makes a dex saving throw. Okay.
Mm-hmm. I'm doing the 2d8.
I'm pretty sure that failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For 10 damage. Let's see. Hey! You have cleansed that wraith from existence. And it is gone. And that is the end of combat. You have dispatched all of the wraiths. And Keshma kind of looks around and looks mildly disappointed that she didn't get to punch anything. And backs off a little bit.
All right. So, what part of put on a mask and do what's depicted in the fresco is so hard to understand?
I wasn't listening to anything you said.
Obviously.
All right, Frog Boy.
For one, don't think I like the idea of being a frog. But more so, at least we've cleared the room, right? No more pesky, invisible undead.
I don't know. Frog's life seems simpler.
Well, I mean, if you preferred to fight, we could have just had the fight and not done spooky magic stuff.
Is the sarcophagus open? Can we open it? Is it openable?
Are you trying to open it?
Is that even a word? Yes, I would like to try and open it.
How do you try to open it?
Using my furbolg body, I would try to open it.
Your powerful furbolg build.
Make a strength athletics check. You heave at the sarcophagus and fail to open it.
Wow.
Sebastian, you also heave but are unable to
One moment.
wedge it.
Yeah, I was just
That's-
gonna try as well.
Irritating.
Oh yeah.
Which is just straight strength check, is it?
Strength athletics.
Athletics.
Athletics. Oh,
I should have rolled that one.
there we go.
Oh,
Wow, I'm
alright.
just dropping the ball here.
The horse lady just shoves it open.
So
Or tries to.
does your bonus give you a bonus to your actual result on a strength athletics check?
It just means that no, it's more my like carry, push, and
Okay.
all that is if I was a giant creature.
So
A large creature.
all of you take turns heaving on this sarcophagus lid. None of you are able to get it to budge open.
Not even with a 23. Jesus. Okay.
Does
Not good
the
enough.
stone
Sounds
lady
like
want
we
to take a
haven't
crack
completed
at
the
it?
puzzle yet.
Yeah.
You want Keshma?
Yeah, does the stone lady want to take a crack at this thing?
Oh, let me not do it on the camera. Okay, let me bring Keshma up. She looks at as she comes up. Either Yaza or Teddy, you got to get out of the way. She's a big lady.
I'll move.
Okay, so her role will be strength athletics. Look at her. Look at her.
She should have that.
Well, we'll see.
She'll just end up crushing the entire sarcophagus.
Nope. She also is unable to get it because that was a piss poor roll. She gets a +6, but still fails.
I'm gonna go up here and try again with inspiration. Well, that's awesome.
I mean, I'm just throwing it out there that I tried a crit, and that didn't get it as a technically large creature.
Right. Well, but if it's just a DC check,
Yeah, I know. But still.
so either the DC is 25, which I could just like keep heaving at this thing until I roll high enough.
I'm gonna say you can't keep heaving over and over because otherwise we're just gonna sit here. But I'm gonna
still magically locked.
I'm gonna say in general you get one attempt at a skill check. We're not gonna do the endless skill checks. Something.
Did kind of like
muscle fatigue. Blah blah blah.
Right. I did kind of like the take 10 and take 20 mechanics from 3rd edition.
I mean, even if you take a 20, you're not gonna open it.
Okay. Well, I guess we could try doing the mask thing again.
Yeah. There's only one cockroach to us. This is our last chance.
Just split it up. Anybody got a knife to cut it up in a few pieces?
Well, so to kind of recap, Teddy, you ate a cockroach wearing a mask in front of the thing. Sebastian sewed the gold coins in front of it wearing a mask. Teresa cut her palm without wearing a mask, and that caused the things to happen.
I just feel like we have to do all this stuff wearing a mask, and then that should open the sarcophagus.
Well, I'm willing to try.
How about we get the old man in here to assist us?
Yeah.
What are you seeking assistance in?
We are trying to open that box over there, and we need your help.
How can I be of assistance?
You have to put a mask on and cut your palm for a couple drops of blood.
And he looks mildly but he starts walking over to get one of the masks and says, are you quite certain there's no more fiends waiting to attack us?
We'll use divine sense.
I'm positive. 100% positive.
Nope, just give me one moment. I'll check. Are there any celestials, fiends, or undeads within 60 feet that are not behind total cover?
There is one fiend, one celestial, and 3 undeads.
Wait, you
right, but I know the locations, and that those locations coincide with things that I can see.
Yes, yes.
All right, there are no more invisible fiends.
Yeah.
Or undead of any kind.
So Orvex grabs a mask and says, where am I doing this.
Bowl on the shrine.
And he comes over and kind of grimacing goes, "Ow!" And just very lightly nicks himself and pours some blood into the bowl. Well, I hope
Thank you, Orpheus.
that accomplishes the goal.
I hope so too.
Okay, so I go over with my mask and the last cockroach and I eat it.
And the golden skull says, "Hey, did that one taste as good as the other ones?"
It's better. It's the last one, you have to savor it.
I'll go over with my mask and sow the coins again.
You do so.
That just leaves the candle.
Yasa puts the mask on, walks over, and lights the candle.
Yeah,
The candle's already lit.
I'll also put on the mask. Not quite yet, but wherever I need to stand.
Sure. As you guys do all these things, there is a click from the sarcophagus lid, and it slides open. Kind of, I don't know where it slides open to, but it slides open.
Yeah, I was all looking at the sarcophagus.
Inside the sarcophagus, there are a pair of bracers with bows and arrows engraved into the metal, and there are 20 brittle arrows in a rotting leather quiver. There's also carvings of froghemoths all over the bracers. That is what's in the sarcophagus.
I'm gonna start picking stuff up, but I'm gonna say, hey, this looks like stuff for Kellic.
So are you picking up the bracers?
I'm picking up like all the arrows and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll pick up the bracers too. Anything that's in there, I kind of pick up.
Okay. As you pick up the bracers, they glow with a watery light that ripples across the entire room. A monstrous tentacled shadow rises from the sarcophagus and fills the air with the stench of a swamp. A rumbling voice echoes through the tomb. "You are brave to summon me. Together we crush the undying one." And you feel a presence trying to get into you. Do you accept it in or fight it?
Accept it.
Okay. We get to do another
She just
contested
wants
roll.
to get rid of having to tell the truth.
Let's see. Your current god will be even, the new god will be odd, okay?
Okay.
So what? Current, even, new, odd. Oh boy.
Yeah, I can't do anything to get
you can't get rid of Moa. Moa just, you feel that same pressure in your head as the two spirits fight it out, and yet again Moa's just like, get the fuck out. And
Mo was more powerful than I thought initially. This is 2-0.
2-0 on random coin flips.
Yeah.
There you go. So sorry.
We're gonna say now I think that Yaza thinks that it's the power of Moa.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Kellic will be like, "Can I take a look at those bracers?"
And she'll just look over at you and she'll just say, no.
All right, then. Moving on.
I'm gonna take a quick pause. Okay, I'm really back this time.
Cool.
We're here.
Looking back towards the main stairwell, can I tell whether or not there's still sunlight coming down?
Sorry. There's just like there's hints of shafts of light coming down, but not a whole lot to really. It's very dimly illuminated. It is coming down from all the way above. At this point, it's getting pretty deep down though, so there's hints of sunlight, but not a lot. You were making a strength save, Teresa? Was that? Was that save for something, or?
I don't think so.
Okay. Sorry, was there? So there's faint glimmerings of light coming down, Sebastian, but
Okay.
if anything, it's dim.
So can I interpret that to mean we're approaching the end of our second day inside the complex?
Ah, I see what you're doing. Let me
Well, that's not a bad idea.
let me find my Thursday group. So day 1 was 20 hours. Day 2, let's see here. Let me do some quick mathing. By the time we got to Popsodle, we had 20 hours in day 1, and we rested near the beginning. So that was probably like 3 hours in. Then 8 plus. Call this another hour. Oh, that was floor 2. Haha. 5. So it's been 5, 6, 7. It's probably been about 15 hours since your long rest.
Ooh.
Then yes, we are approaching the point in time at which we should probably take another long rest.
You're gonna make me make another spreadsheet is what's gonna happen. That's okay. Sorry, the chicken scratch notes I have on time are crappy, but yeah, I have that basically you guys were in the tomb for about 3 hours before the first long rest. Took a long rest, which gets you 8 hours, would have passed you into the next day, and then basically since the end of your last long rest, it's been about 7 or 8 hours. So like since the tiny hut ended.
Got you.
I'm estimating about an hour per room for what that's worth.
Okay.
Because I know like it takes us longer than that to play it, but like all the events that just happened were like 4 rounds of combat and some walking around. That makes sense.
Sure.
So
Right then.
I mean, you probably could long rest now, but then it's going to be quite a while before like the day actually ticks over. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Logistically, we should probably press on then.
I'm still good with spell slots. How about you guys?
I have 2 first level and 3 second level slots.
He's got a divine smite problem that he has to feed.
I don't actually use divine smite all that often.
I'm just happy.
But those were
More
undead,
often
and it
than
does
I
more
do.
damage against undead.
I am running low on higher level spells, but mostly because I had to upcast Dispel Magic.
I'm totally running out of all of my spell slots because I use it all the time.
It's true. You keep casting Bow.
I mean, Hunter's Mark is a first level spell.
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how many. You usually get away with only casting it once per combat, though.
Right.
Yeah, because it keeps recasting, so.
Stupid WoW. Why didn't WoW work that way?
Would have been so
when-
much more convenient.
Back when Hunter's Mark was a thing.
Wait, it's not a thing anymore?
Probably not.
I don't know. I stopped playing partway into BFA because I just got pissed.
Oh, I quit playing during Wrath.
I quit in Wrath and then whatever. I'll do my WoW story time later.
I cast Thaumaturgy on that door. The one that Xanthil is right next to.
Yeah, I'm just getting to where we're at.
You're right.
Keshma struggles to grind through this hallway. She's a big lady.
Ooh, she a big girl.
I'm just happy that all the effort I put into that character paid off. In exactly the way I hoped it would. Okay.
And then she didn't just end up staying in a backpack forever?
No. Jared tried to hit on her and took 100 damage in 2 rounds, so it was fantastic.
Oh, okay.
The whole reason I made that character's token look the way it looks was specifically because I figured he would hit on her.
I mean, you weren't wrong. He was following around like a lost puppy and nearly died because he...
I was not disappointed.
Yeah. If I didn't have Gal prepare all those fucking healing potions, like, I'm pretty sure he would have died.
It was hilarious. Okay, you thaumaturge the door. It
Yep.
opens.
Splendid. What the hell is that?
Yeah, just chill.
Alright.
Okay, so the outside of this door, just so you know, is carved with leering and laughing skulls. And when you thaumaturge them open, they creak open on rusty hinges inward into the room beyond. And you see 10 feet from the doors a thick tapestry curtain hanging from wall to wall. Its embroidery shows a scene of merriment. Merriment? Merriment?
I think that's correct.
Nobles feasting around a banquet table, a roast boar on a platter, and servants pouring wine.
Where is this at exactly?
So this is to the west of where you're... So you see that kind of orange wavy pattern?
Yeah.
That's the tapestry. So the room extends beyond that extends beyond that tapestry.
Okay.
So now that I have shown that tapestry, I am going to... Well, cool. There's currently a wall there just for reasons, but if you want to go past the tapestry, you can push through it.
Well, Yaza wanted to see if she could reach into it and pick up the wine crevasse and pour a glass of wine. If not, she'll just try to push through the tapestry. That's all.
Sadly, the wine is just an embroidery. You cannot pick up and drink any of it.
Then she'll try to go through. She'll just be like, there's gotta be wine.
As you push through beyond that tapestry, there's another curtain hanging about 5 feet past the first, showing the same scene but descending into depravity. The nobles are fighting with each other, partaking in carnal encounters on the table, or sprawl on the floor in puddles of vomit.
Yaza's just gonna shrug and say, looks normal. Try to push past that one too.
Behind the second curtain, there is a third. And on it, a scene of horror confronts you. Nobles are feasting on servants, eating each other alive, and setting fire to the hall. The roast boar is alive and laughing on its platter.
Yaz is just gonna continue to shrug and keep moving.
Well, before you do that, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
This is gonna go real well.
Saving.
Oh, oops, sorry. Hold on, saving throw. That was a villain.
So just as a point of order, you have aura of Shubidabub.
Shibidabub, that should be correct, yes.
Whatever that aura is that paladins get. Aura of protection.
Yeah.
So I think your aura of protection gives you a bonus of your charisma to saving throws.
Yeah, but you said wisdom.
It's a wisdom
Yes.
saving throw.
Yeah, paladin aura gives you bonus to your
Yeah.
to certain saving throws.
Okay, well, it says that your bonus is a +10, which I don't think is right. So I'm going to go ahead and say that your bonus is actually a +3, because that's what a 16 would give you. So your result would
I think that might be the aura of protection on it because my
It looks like it's counting your aura twice.
yeah, that's what I was gonna look at and see what my
It's probably counting both of your auras somehow.
That's
Anyway,
what I was gonna try and sorry. That's why
It's counting her aura twice. My aura effect isn't up because you took it off my character.
oh, okay. So you would have had son of a
She would have had a 9 or a 10 if she's within range of my aura, because my aura is 1 stronger.
Yeah. No, she would have had the save, not the aura. Damn it. Effects. Let me just check your effects. You don't have any effect on, though. Why is it doing that? Okay, so your wisdom save would have been a
Oh, okay.
2 plus... Well,
Because I have proficiency in wisdom. That's part of the reason.
Right. So your proficiency bonus plus your charisma modifier.
So it should just be a +7, not a +7/+3, right?
And then if she's within range of my aura, because my aura is stronger than hers by 1, then she has a +8.
So it would have been 2 + 8, which is 10. So that does not pass. So you are frightened of that final curtain, Yaza.
Oh well, I'm immune to being frightened.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Yes. 10th level paladins, their aura makes them and allies immune to fear.
Yep. Exactly.
Or the
I just was
frightened
looking
effect.
at that.
Oh, well, then you're not frightened. Fair enough. Mechanics.
So I was gonna say, so we just went over all that stuff. Well, I'm trying to figure out why on my sheet it's not coming up correctly. I'll have to look at it in D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I just look in D&D Beyond because wisdom saving throws may be relevant. Cool. Never mind, you're not frightened. Carry on.
Okay, cool. That doesn't faze me at all. I keep going.
Okay. So as you push past the final tapestry, you see on the wall there is mounted a rotting head of a giant boar. Fresh blood and gore spatters its tusk, dribbling down the wall behind it. So that giant thing in the wall. Yet again, I don't think the artist and the module makers communicated correctly. That's a rotting boar's head. I do need you to make another wisdom saving throw.
Okay, that's what I was gonna check on, right? Yeah.
Are you immune to being charmed?
Let's look. No. Not charmed, just frightened or diseased.
Okay.
I'm resistant to fire.
So you do have to actually make a saving throw here.
Okay.
Which yeah.
Oh, wait a second. Oh, okay. So, on D&D Beyond, it does say that it is correct that because I'm proficient in wisdom, otherwise if I wasn't proficient, I would only be, I think, a +4 for saving, +3 for saving throws.
Oh wow. Okay, so the +7 and the +10 are correct. Damn. Okay. So yeah, give me a wisdom saving throw. It should be I think.
Yeah. And then because it says
Wait,
+3 on saves for the aura of protection, as well as the 7 because I'm proficient in wisdom.
What's your wisdom score?
My wisdom's only 10.
Right. So your bonus on the save is +7. You get +4 from the proficiency, +0 from your wisdom modifier, and +3 from your charisma modifier because of your aura.
So the +7's right. Okay.
The problem is on the import. Like D&D Beyond adds it into your save modifier because it's trying to be smart, and then when it gets imported into Foundry, Foundry tries to add it again because it's trying to be smart.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So all of us together are dumber than any of us by ourselves. So it's a +7 should be your bonus.
Yeah, so we'll just, I guess we'll minus the 3 on it. I mean, I don't know how else to do it other than
just roll
That's
it.
what I've been having to do all along.
Okay.
So this should actually be a 17.
17.
You pass.
Cool.
So yeah, you're confronted with this grisly boar's head dribbling blood and gore down the wall.
Is there anything? Does it look like there's been anybody here recently, or it just looks like it's there? Can I do like an investigation just to look at it better?
Yeah.
I don't know how much I see.
So
I wonder if there's any kind of preservative magics on this head, or if it's an illusion.
But I'm also gonna let everybody know, like ahead of time, that when they're coming through, that there's weird stuff going on, basically.
Weird stuff? What kind of weird stuff?
Like, I think they were trying. Well, I mean, would I know though? Would Yaza know, like, what exactly they were trying to do to me?
You would have felt like at the third curtain, you would have felt the attempt to frighten you, and you would have felt something try to like influence you as you came in. You don't really know what would have happened, but you know that both the final curtain and the boar's head are having some sort of effect.
Sorry, I didn't mean to roll that. I keep clicking stuff.
So is this like one of those heads with the mouth that is a door to some other room?
So the investigation check, I'm just going to resolve that real quick. You can see some glinting and glimmering items inside the mouth of this boar's head.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, I'm not going to touch them. Not just yet.
So Sebastian, you feel that fear effect on the third curtain, but it washes over you as you push past the third curtain. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Well, isn't that lovely?
So you are...
Oh, and this is a charm?
This is a charm effect.
I have advantage against those. So even though that should actually only be a 28, I think that works.
You feel an effect, but shrug it off.
I look into the boar's mouth.
Well, I tell him what I saw in there.
Okay.
Yeah, you see some glinting and glimmering inside the mouth as well. It's kind of lodged deep back inside it.
I reach in there and try and pull it out.
So as you reach in and dig around, and when you pull your hand out, you're holding a pair of kind of covered in. You don't really want to know what it's covered in. Just kind of like
something icky.
Ickiness. Sure. You're holding a bent pair of gold spectacles.
Interesting. Refresh my memory. What were the items that we needed to find to meet whoever that one voice was?
Did I explicitly say anything?
I vaguely recall from last session.
I think the voice said that there were 10 keys that you had to find to open the door to reach it. And I do not think that you have found any of them at this point.
Okay.
Wait a minute.
So, gold spectacles?
Hold up. Let me just double check something. What room is this?
203, man. Right?
35B. I just have to double check because I might be very wrong.
I think
nope, I'm wrong. So when you guys did your little spelunking expedition into that golden boat room that you had to leave, the dead corpse, Kellic found 2 crystal eyeballs. One dark blue and one vibrant purple. And those... I think that is when the voice probably intoned that you had found some of the keys and you needed to find more to enter its domain.
So spectacles probably go with eyeballs. Got it.
Did Sebastian grab the stuff out, or did he just feel around for it?
No, I reached in there and pulled it out.
He fished out a set of spectacles.
I was just making sure this wasn't just like you touching, you know what I mean? Reaching in and touching it, like you actually pulled them out.
Yes.
Teddy had to go, just so you guys know.
Oh.
It is getting kind of late.
I see how it is.
Here myself.
So, do these spectacles like have any sort of magnifying effect if I gaze through them?
They're a prescription of some sort. Rio's typing furiously.
Okay. Cool. I stashed them in my pack. And since I didn't explicitly say so earlier, I ditched the frog mask from the other room.
Okay.
What? So to clarify, the lawful good paladin just littered.
Yep.
The neutral good paladin just retrieved an item from some sort of spooky boar's head thing.
Ah.
Yazel will go invisible because why not? And so she'll walk out too, but she'll be invisible. I just realized I was like, I haven't been using that at all, and I was like, I'm just gonna fuck around.
Can you see your token when you're invisible?
Nope.
You can't?
No.
Oh.
I was like, I'm invisible, including to myself.
I have no idea where I am. It's great.
Cool. Does anybody else want to do anything in that room?
Was there anything else in there, or was that the only
So
thing
there's
that we saw?
there's the 3 curtains that get increasingly more grisly, and the boar's head lodged
Or
in the wall.
comforting, however you look at it.
Yaza has to tell the truth, so the fact that that's more comforting is kind of terrifying.
That just kind of
I know,
seems
like Yaz has
ordinary.
been a lot more truth telling lately and giving out more information.
Teresa's like, if you think that's comforting, I have stories. Okay. So Teresa and Xanthiel, do you want to do anything in that room?
No. Mm-mm.
No, there doesn't seem to be anything in there.
Okay. Then I think I'm probably going to pause us here for the night because it's getting real late to start a new room. So thanks, everyone.
Thank you for
Yeah,
running.
thanks for running.
And I think I
Alright,
said this
good
near
night.
the beginning, but we passed the year mark. So that's cool. For anybody that... Yeah.
Wasn't paying attention.
I don't know. I think it's cool. I never thought I'd run a Dungeons and Dragons campaign for a year. So there you go.
Pretty cool. Most campaigns top out at about that time frame, in my experience.
Yeah, they usually putter out at about a year or so.
Oh, man.
Oh, jinx it.
I mean,
Well, the last one I played in was 2.5 years, almost 3 years.
I mean, longer campaigns do happen. They're just uncommon, in my experience.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's true. I can see that.
I've got at least 2 ways to continue us after Tomb. One of which is really open-ended, and one of which is very focused, but gets us all the way to 20. So, yeah, I don't know.
Oh, that's another 2 years to get to level 20.
No, it's not, right? Like, it's... So, I guess... And, Teresa, if you need to go, that's fine. I'm just talking now. So if you're tired, please don't feel like you have to listen to me.
No.
Are you recording random post-session banter?
Yeah, I can turn the recording off. That's fine.